Thinking about booking a vacation using Airbnb, but want to ensure your own safety first? If you want to learn about Airbnb safety, you're in luck. We'll give you the information you need to know. I'm Jessica from techboomers.com. In this video, we'll tell you about what Airbnb does for your safety, as well as tips on what you can do to stay safe on Airbnb. So let's get started. First of all, is Airbnb legal? Airbnb is legal in most areas of the world, but there are regulations that Airbnb hosts need to know and follow. These regulations differ from place to place, but are designed to keep Airbnb and other similar rental services from having an unfair advantage over hotels. For example, in some areas, Airbnb hosts have to acquire a hosting license and purchase liability insurance. If you want to become an Airbnb host, make sure you follow the property rental laws and protocols for your area. Next, let's talk about what Airbnb does for your safety. Number 1, Airbnb offers multiple verification methods. Hosts and guests can confirm many different personal details, like email address, phone number, photos, social media accounts, and even government-issued photo ID. The more information someone has on their profile, the more likely it is that you can trust them. Number 2, Airbnb has a community-centered reputation system. Both hosts and guests can review each other after a booking and stay is complete. People can comment on reviews that they have received or viewed. People can request letters of reference from other people they know. This system allows guests to know who is safe to stay with and hosts to know who is safe to book. Number 3, Airbnb has an internal email system that allows users to privately ask each other about properties. You can message another guest who has stayed at a place before to ask their opinion on whether they would recommend you booking it. You can also use this messaging system to contact a host and ask questions about their property. Now I'll give you some tips for things you can do to stay safe using Airbnb. Be sure to read property listings closely. Check over all the details like what amenities are available, the host's house rules, and the cancellation policy. The more you know ahead of time, the lower your chances of running into problems. Ask your host about things like the reputation of the neighborhood, any questions you have about their house rules, and whether anyone else will be sharing your space with you during your stay. Check out your host's profile and any reviews, and feel free to ask any questions you may have about these. Look for hosts with verified credentials, or ask your host to update theirs before you book a stay with them. Only use Airbnb's internal services for messaging and payment. If someone is running a scam, word will get around quickly on Airbnb's ratings and reviews. And if you use Airbnb's communication tools, they'll have the necessary evidence to catch and punish the scammer. Buy travel insurance. Airbnb makes it easy to book your stay with a reputable property owner, but it can't protect you from everything that could potentially go wrong during your trip. It's a good idea to get affordable travel insurance in case something happens to your baggage or you experience an injury or other emergency. Talk to your host so they're able to get a sense of how they can best accommodate you. Ask them about the neighborhood and see if they have any spots they'd recommend you check out while you're in the area. Let them know about any potential problems, like if you're going to be late. Always follow the host's house rules. The better you behave during your stay, the more likely your host is to give you a good review. If you'd like to learn more about Airbnb and how to use it, check out our free Airbnb course on techboomers.com. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you'd click the thumbs up button below. Check out techboomers.com for over 100 free courses on all of today's most popular websites and apps.